create and build and do something that is new or has not been done before by yourself or your students or your parents, which is good. So action, doing. Those are all good things. To desire to do is what makes humans humans. You know what I mean? We have a desire to do stuff, which is awesome. So I like that. I mean, they're all good. We're just trying to get a feel for where we're all at. Did you write this one too?
No.
That I wanted to raise an owl when I was a kid. I loved owls. I saw an owl and I wanted to raise an owl, and I told my dad I was going to go raise an owl. And he said, you got to be realistic. You got to feed it. I'm like, I don't care. What do they eat? Dog food? And you just feed them like stuff, you know, a can of tuna fish or whatever. So he's like, well, go check it out. Little did I know that he had already raised a hawk when he was in. And owls will only eat live mice or live things. So that day you had to go catch a mouse and then feed that live mouse to your owl. It became an unrealistic dream. I'm like, well, I don't really want to do that. Not because I didn't want to go catch the mice or the lizard or the bug, but I didn't want to watch another animal kill it. So I had another reason. I was like, well, I don't know if I can, this beautiful owl, like, manipulate and chow down on this little furry white mouse right in front of me. Like, I don't find any benefit out of it. So sometimes dreams, the reality can shift your dream, you know? So now I'm like, well, maybe if there's vegetarian owls or birds that just eat like grass or something. So sometimes our dreams shift. Sometimes we change our ideas. Of course, I was super little at that time. The next thing I wanted was a whale. And that turned out not to work out either. Although I've made adjustments and I do have whale-like things. So, all right. Seeing others being happy is also fun. Being well-fed is a physical thing, but if you're well-fed, your mental health is increased, right? If you've seen like a blue sky, clouds, all right, or flowers, or eating good food, your mental health increases and you have more fun. So making things fun is not entirely our job. So if we have a kid that has just found out that his brother is finally OD'd and it's over, that is not fun. We can make it fun. We can make a card. We can do fun things. We can try to push fun. But a lot of times fun is not our job, okay? We can always try to make things more fun, right? But knowing that sometimes there are limitations to fun, just like the realistic thing. I don't want to be a downer on fun because I'm the funnest person, I don't want to say in this room, but at least in this front half of this room. I enjoy fun. I mean, as an artist, what do? I have fun all day long. I mean, that's really all I do. And this is extremely fun. So, we can make things fun. Another thing too is fun is a mental state that you, all of us, because these are now all of our ideas, because as a collaborative group we can now change the way we think about fun. We can create new and fun things. We can do something different with more fun. So these are now all of our ideas. But the amount of fun that you have as a person or as a teacher is contagious, you know? We got hundreds of stories, but there's, if you realize, like you tell kids and they come into class, it's like, well, we're gonna have to paint this wall blue. They're like, oh God, can we do something more fun? And then you're like, what we're gonna do with paint balloons? You know, you start throwing paint balloons at the wall and they realize, wow, this was fun. So it's the amount of fun I have sometimes, the amount of creativity that I portray or that I exude that can help me reach my goals, which in turn help others. Completely change something.
I get bored easily.
Yeah.
I don't like things to stay one way for too long. Any aspect of my life.
If nothing changes, nothing changes. You heard that? It's my favorite.
Yeah. That's my wife. I move things around a lot.
Are you guys married?
Yeah.
Oh. So let's see, make things fun and completely change.
It's an interesting household.
Yeah.
Sounds fun, but ever changing. All right. Yeah, I mean that's